Hey guys, I'm Tendrina.
I'm Talia.
Welcome back to another episode of TEATAILS,
where we bring you today's details for tomorrow's series.
We have our cups of tea here. We have our information on our laps.
Guys, it's brick. It's cold. Fall is finally here. I think New York is finally done playing games. Earlier this week, it was honestly 81 degrees.
I'm like hoping that it goes back.
No.
But Mother Nature will be
Don't
like, just kidding
that.
Again, you know?
We can't keep having this because it's bad for the environment. This is just a testament that global warming exists. I'm sorry, not global warming, global climate change. Because we should not be having 80-degree weather in the middle of October.
It's true. Yeah,
it's just very strange.
I was saying with a few friends earlier, I feel like this is the first year that I've actually been prepared for fall. Usually I feel like fall kind of sneaks up on you, but this year I feel like we were waiting for fall since like September, and fall just came. So now everyone's like, okay, I've been ready.
Thought it was a joke.
Right.
And now,
now we gonna be out here with our fur coats.
Go get your jacket.
Can someone comment down below? I need to know if teddy bear jackets are still in before I purchase one or not.
Jackets?
The teddy bear coats, they were all the rave last year. I'll put a picture of one here. They were all the rave. I need somebody to let me know if they are still in style this year. Anyways, we have our information
I need
here.
To let me know what it is.
It's fly. I'll show you. It literally looks like a teddy bear jacket.
Okay, all right.
I'll show it to you.
We'll figure it out together.
Right.
So let's jump in. We've been chatting a little bit too much today. We're going to start off with, of course, our national news. So the Dow Jones had actually dropped. If you guys don't know, that's stocks, stocks and companies.
From 30 major United States companies.
Yes, so it dropped 800 points, which people were concerned about.
More than 800 points.
Yeah, then it dropped another 300.
Right.
Which put a little, ooh, what's happening?
Yep, people are freaking out.
So apparently, Tendrina was telling me that no one's actually super concerned because apparently we are at the same place that we were before the summer. So we were climbing and we dropped, you know, so I guess it's not a terrible thing.
Right.
People are saying that we are expected to have a recession.
A recession.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say a depression. I mean, it is depressing, but a recession soon because it is about that time that it happens. But
yeah, and this is the longest that we've gone without a recession. So I feel like everyone's kind of just like
on edge,
in the corner, like when, any day now, oh, what's happening? But yeah, I feel like for right now we should be okay. If you have any stocks, don't freak out, don't run away. Experts are saying that they think that big investors are just freaking out because of the China trade deals and things like that. So they're pulling out all their money. But as of right now, we should be okay with the stocks.
Yeah. So Nikki Haley, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this name, but she was formerly, up until a few days ago, the UN ambassador for the United States appointed by Trump.
Right.
To me, what was trippy about this story is that she's always been very outspoken. She has been outspoken before she was appointed this position.
Correct.
While Trump was doing his campaign.
Yeah.
She was vocal about
his campaign. That's what she's known for, yeah.
Yeah, about speaking her mind, not holding back.
Right.
She's been very vocal about Russia and China and North Korea, all of these countries, and if she feels like anything is not right, she will say it. She will let you know. But she actually just resigned as of Thursday or Friday, I believe. She said that she's looking to go into the private sector, where the money at. And she feels as though she's been working in public service for, I believe it's the last 13 years, and she is a little tired. People are speculating that it is because she was under fire a little bit for her usage of the jets to travel around because it was accruing a lot of money. But apparently, according to her and to Trump,
of course,
they're ending on amicable terms.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to say that they're not.
Right.
I don't think, but
it is a little suspicious, though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the season, for lack of a better term, the season kind of just started for the UN. They just came back from a break. Everybody's been newly appointed. Everybody's kind of ready to get the ball rolling. They just had the UNGA. It seemed like everything was fine, and then she all of a sudden quit. So it is a little bit eyebrow raise worthy.
And he hasn't had a high-profile resignation in a while.
Right.
Because there's a point in time where everyone was just dropping like flies.
It's true.
Drop, damn, wow. So it's been quiet, and she, I guess she's kicking up the flames again.
Right.
Yeah.
In more news, we we are so disappointed to constantly be bringing you guys
Yeah.
more information about natural disasters, but Hurricane Michael has just been literally destroying, tearing up the southern parts of the United States. Some people say it's on its way up over here, but it is the biggest hurricane storm we have had in the United States since 1992. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Over 1 million people have been without power. I know at least 6 people have died because of the storm. And even though people aren't really calling it a hurricane, it was kind of diminished to just be called a tropical storm, and it is on its way back into the ocean from most recent reports. But it is devastating. A lot of people are without power, obviously, and it's just huge. It's crazy. Like, every storm takes over some part of the United States.
Just think about it. Every time we talk to you guys,
we have another
there's
storm.
a natural disaster,
Right.
something that has happened.
Right. Well, y'all, I don't know if y'all have $69 billion, but CVS and Aetna clearly do. It is the biggest merger
In healthcare.
ever. Okay, Aetna, for those of you guys who don't know, it's like the third biggest insurance company in the United States, and CVS is like the United States is #1, right? Drugstore, pharmacy, blah blah blah.
Crazy.
In the United States, they have just merged together, and they have the blessings of everybody that they need to get their blessings from. But this is a huge deal. This is groundbreaking.
Guys, this is the
Never
biggest
been done before.
merge in healthcare history. History. Think about it. How often do you guys see a CVS? And then you got Aetna, a whole insurance. You know what?
I wonder if this makes things easier or harder for us.
I think it may make it harder for people who don't have Aetna. I don't think I have Aetna. But
That's anyway, a new priority on my job search. Yeah. Do you provide full coverage with Aetna? Okay. Pending approval. Pending. Speaking of national news, there's no easier way to transition. Right. Washington State has just finally terminated the death penalty. Yeah, so I think that makes them the 20th state in the United States to no longer have that as a form of punishment. So I guess that's very exciting.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something that so many people are on the fence about. It's not a very popular conversation, but if you delve into it, you'll see people are very, one side or the other, which is interesting.
Right.
And finally, for our national news, kind of going into international news, there is a Chinese spy who has officially been extradited from Belgium, the state of Belgium, and is being brought here to the States to be put on trial for spying on the United States.
What's crazy is that
this
whole thing is just crazy. Right. I feel like there could be a movie.
Yeah, exactly. Probably will be soon enough. But yeah, this has never happened before where someone has, specifically from China, has been brought to the United States to be put on trial for something that they have done in reference to us, which is interesting. And I think we'll definitely be speaking about it again because it's important. This has, think about it. We're on edge with China already. And now we got somebody who wasn't even in China. He was in Belgium. Right. Like, he was taken out of Belgium. I don't know.
And I'm sure officials are going to be pointing more of a magnifying glass over China.
For sure.
Because it's like they're really just trying to get into our business. Which, to each his own. But the guy was caught, trying to, what is it called when you, bribe a man into giving him more secrets as to what the United States is doing with specific files and trades, things of that nature. So it's not looking good for him over here.
Yeah, but they're not going to be pleased. So Indonesia, we didn't cover this last week, but there was a severe hurricane, and unfortunately the death toll has risen to over 2,000 so far.
I'm so sorry.
They are struggling, and Sandrina was telling me the earth had actually opened up and swallowed.
People were swallowed.
Imagine that. People were swallowed. Buildings were swallowed.
Yeah.
It's insane to see how these things happen, but so much is happening with nature in the world. And it's, yeah, just a testament to, you know, maybe start recycling, people.
Yeah.
Maybe start doing the little things, because it's
Seriously.
getting kind of crazy.
The
Our planet is not going to be able to sustain
having
us
an
like
allergic reaction to our waste, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
But the earthquake and tsunami were of a 7.5 magnitude,
Which is high.
People obviously are still being looked for. Like Talia said, literally people were swallowed by the earth. So search efforts were supposed to end this past week, which is super sad, because obviously thousands of people are probably still missing, and their families, you know, are obviously suffering from that loss. But you know, they have spent a majority of their time looking,
And of course,
so it's pretty
you know,
sad.
resources are limited, and after a while, there's not much more that you can do, unfortunately. But
Right.
hopefully-
The official death toll as of like Thursday was 2,073 people, so that's super sad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find ways that we can maybe help Indonesia and let you guys know in the description box below.
Yeah. So something interesting that happened, kind of crazy too, because we did just speak about the first tourist that is supposed to go to the moon in a few years. A rocket, I was going to say a plane, oh my gosh. A Russian rocket actually had to do an emergency landing because something was malfunctioning on their way up to space to visit their space complex. Yeah.
No
And
big
they had
deal.
to cut the flight.
So are
Cut
you
the
still planning to visit the moon?
Yes, because by the time I get there, it's going to be alright. If I can afford it, which I probably won't be able to, I'd probably put my money elsewhere, but it'd be cool still. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Well,
Hot tea.
it's the hot tea time. It's the hot tea time. It's the hot tea time.
My
I
tea
feel like we
kinda
need
got me
jingle.
warm.
We need like a jingle for tea tales. If y'all got any jingle ideas, let us
Hit us
know.
up.
Let us know. But we have so much tea for you guys today. Not so much, but enough. Okay.
Interesting stuff. So, cool things. Drake and Chris Brown performed together.
Right.
Drake brought Chris Brown on to one of his concerts, and it was really nice to see. Fans were kind of going crazy. Apparently, they hadn't been on stage together since 2009, and it was a special moment for Drake. He posted about it, basically saying, no, you know, this is not fans putting pictures together. It's true, and I'm very happy to have shared this moment and come full circle with Chris Brown. And I thought that was really
How
sweet.
awkward
You know,
for Rihanna,
Drake has been
though.
doing.
Two of your exes just
16.
calmly since 2009, just calmly getting together. Like, what got this started, huh? What kind of conversation y'all was having backstage, huh? I just want to know.
I mean,
On behalf of my cousin Rihanna, I just want to know.
so
Anywho,
speaking of musical artists, Taylor Swift, some cool stuff. Taylor Swift, since coming out as an artist, a public figure, whatever you want to call her,
right.
has not voiced any political opinions ever on anything, which people
Correct.
have spoken about, because it was kind of a point of contention. You know, why aren't you using your voice as you should to
Yeah, you
promote,
have
you know,
so
different
much
things?
power.
So much power. So finally this
Influence.
week she did, which was shocking
Right.
to literally everyone.
Right.
She came out, she didn't say who to vote for. She basically just said that it's wrong. She doesn't like seeing all these people being voted into office who do not care about people and equality for all ages, spectrums, anyone. She just wants everyone to feel as though they are appreciated. That's what she said. She said, you know, vote for who you think would be best for the nation, right?
Which I just realized, made me realize that we did not talk to y'all about Kavanaugh.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We'll get back to you on that, but that's just crazy. Just quickly, the man was still voted into the Supreme Court. It's none of my
he was,
business.
and I think that's what sparked a lot of people into
Right.
speaking, because he was put in office. And you know, that just goes to show how many crazy things are happening, because that's totally insane.
Mhm,
And
that's true.
we kind of skipped over it,
But whatever. Okay.
But,
Another
yeah.
way. Another.
So apparently, she was able to round up 650,000 people to get to the registration.
650,000 people
650,000
that were not registered to vote.
K
Hit registered to vote because Taylor Swift
Because
told them
she-
to.
announced it.
Like,
Which is
girl,
pretty
what you was
crazy.
waiting for?
I mean, hey, let's hope they vote in a positive direction. I won't
Listen,
say right
I'm
or
not
wrong
gonna
direction,
judge.
but
I'm not gonna judge
positive
either way,
direction.
this world. But more on Taylor Swift. Shorty won 22 AMA Awards this past week. I hope you guys caught those awards, by the way. Tracy Ellis Ross, my girl, killed it as the host.
But who knew Taylor Swift even was putting out music?
She won Best Artist of the Year. Can you guys let us know what you're thinking about that? Can you let us know?
Let us know what album.
Who should have been Artist of the Year? Who? Because I didn't know.
Honestly, I respect it. Cool, fine, whatever. But what did she put out this year?
No, but she put out an album last year. She may have missed like the cutoff date for the AMA Awards, but she did have that whole album where she was kind of subbing Kanye, like, you didn't make me famous, blah, blah, blah. But I thought we just collectively, as a unit,
no one collectively
decided to ignore her. Nobody? No? Anybody? You let me know. I thought that's what we had decided behind closed doors. But I'm confused because she's Artist of the Year. I just don't understand. All the music that was released and she's Artist of the Year, I literally cannot tell you the name of one song that is on that album that she won Artist of the Year for. But you know what? I'm not even gonna be petty. Back in the day, believe it or not, I used to be a die-hard Taylor Swift fan. Okay, don't even get me started.
Yep. Not with yeah.
Okay.
Moving forward.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez. Oh, so sad.
It is sad. I know. I just put on a big smile, but it is really sad. I love her. I really love her. I feel like she has a good heart. I feel like she really is trying to be a good person. I think she genuinely tries to do good in this world with the influence that she has. For those of you who don't know, she already suffers from lupus, which is a terrible, terrible, sad disease that a lot of people struggle with here in the United States. One of the side effects of that is like depression, and she's already been dealing with a lot of anxiety and depression before, but she was just admitted into like a anxiety and depression type of mental facility, and this is not the first time she's been admitted to one of those. So hopefully, I know she's been like having a lot of panic attacks, as people have been reporting. Hopefully she gets through that. But a few minutes after that news was released, Justin Bieber was spotted breaking down in tears, crying, like in a car with his wife, which that's also another story. You know, reports have it that they did actually get married earlier this month at a courthouse, which they were spotted leaving in New York earlier this month again. But he was in a car with his wife and he was bawling, crying. People are reporting it was over Selena because it was moments after each other. So they were in a car on their way to the pastor's house. I don't know that it's 100% true, but we do know that there has been a lot of on and off between Selena and Justin. So, you know, it wouldn't be surprising if
and I mean, I understand it. If you still care for the person, I know your stance. I would not be mad if I were Hailey. I personally would get it because you went through a lot with someone. And even if you're not in the same place with them, you still care for them and you care about their well-being.
I understand caring for them, but like, we just got engaged about a month ago. If I'm Hailey, okay? I'm not gonna lie, you know my girl was feeling the same way that I'm about to express, because y'all should see the picture. We're gonna insert a picture of the way she was looking at Justin Bieber while she was crying. She was just like, I don't know why I'm here, what I'm doing, what we're doing this. What are you crying about? I would have been like, here, sir, here's my ring. Because I understand that you care for the person, but now you just have me looking like the ultimate rebound right now.
I personally don't see it that way.
No, because Selena and him were together on and off for a long time. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna calm down. They were together for a long time, okay? On and off for a long time. Everybody was speculating whether or not, you know, what it was, what it is, like, what's up, okay? You know, my ratchet comes out a little bit because I'm here for my girl Hailey, okay? I'm here for her. And now, like, they got engaged out of nowhere, which already was like, are you trying to, you know, hurt Selena? And now Selena is shorty from rehab. I just don't know.
I just don't see it that way. Maybe I'm a little more compassionate.
What are you crying about? Like, you could be sad. You could be empathetic. You can have sympathy for her. But for us to really be in a car right now on the way to your pastor's house because you literally do not know how to... I'm your wife.
Well, okay, let's backtrack. First of all, we don't know if it's related to Selena, but if it were to be related about Selena, this is our stances on what we think about it.
I mean, I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Whatever. Anyhow. But
Ariana, we got a lot of stuff about
more
musical
relationship
artists.
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the musicians. Apparently, it has been confirmed,
Which is crazy.
E-News even said it, okay? E-News is one of our sources, by the way.
Yeah.
We have a lot of sources. We should probably
Shout out
say
to
this.
E-News.
Right, E-News, we love you. It has been reported that Ariana ended things with Pete Davidson this past weekend. That they are it's clips for their engagement. Which I was talking to my friends, yeah, and I was like, for you to have like a whole engagement and breakup,
Kind of crazy.
it is crazy, but I guess it's better than like having a whole marriage and breaking up, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, either way it's sad. Either way it's sad. But,
We'll
you know,
find
I'm
out
sure,
for sure soon, probably.
Right. I'm sure it has, not I'm sure, I'm like positive it has something to do with Magdalene. She probably is really taking it hard, or she realized, you know, something. I don't really know.
We'll find out, and honestly, probably if it is true, one of them will put out a statement. Usually this happens where a statement's put out and then we get all the facts. But
Perhaps it's the same situation as Haley, Justin, and Selena. That's my theory. Just putting it out there. You catch it if you want
cue
to.
conspiracy theory music.
Catch it if you want to. Hit. Tossed it.
I didn't catch it, so I hope one of y'all did, because I wasn't about to stick my hand out to catch that. She threw it at YouTube, by the way.
Right.
She threw it at y'all. It wasn't to me.
Snatching in the air. I know you caught it, Peter. I know you did. Mark, thanks a lot. Thank you, Adam. But thank you, Anastasia, Olivia. Love you, girl. Thanks for catching it, girl.
And on that note, thank you so much for listening and watching to us. Thank you so much for catching Tendrina's whatever it was that she threw to you, if you did catch it.
You with me, Martha.
Feel free to message us if you agree or disagree. Whose side are you on with this situation? Do you think Tendrina has a thing? Do you think, you know, I'm too nice? Am I too understanding? You know, do I need to toughen it up a little bit?
Yes.
Let us know if there's anything we didn't talk about, or if there's anything you would like us to talk about in future episodes. And feel free to let us know if you want to come on here and pop a squat.
We love you guys so much, and give us all the ideas about how we can be more interactive with you guys, how we can be more fun, more interesting, what you'd like to see here on our channel, on our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at TEATAILS_. Email us if you have any questions, talentsend@gmail.com, and we will see y'all next time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe button, follow, turn on that dang notification so you get a dang when we post stuff.
A dang, wow, all of that. You got a lot of dang. We're crazy today. Bye.
Bye, guys.